I have read this multiple times, and every time when I read, I get very overwhelmed. In 1987, that is the year Professor Kasturi passed on. It's such a beautiful story, such a beautiful experience. 1 year before that, his health started failing him. He got confined to a wheelchair. He would always go around in that chair. And Swami would crack jokes. Swami would say, chairman is coming. Chairman is coming. And then Swami would also say, this is 19th century model. Professor Kasturi was born in 1897. So Swami would say, a very old model, this 19th century model. Swami often says that Prashanti Nilayam is a workshop where all of you cars come and get repaired, right? Swami used to tell in those days, this model even my workshop can't repair. The joke. But in the joke as well, Swami is giving hints, right? This model can't be repaired. The moment Kasturi knew that he can't be repaired, he just got prepared. That is what a devotee does. That is what happens when bhakti grows. He never complained to Swami. Others would tell Swami, please, something do to him. Swami is failing. He got jaundice. He had a nearly broken back. Didn't tell anything to Swami. Cried when his back was broken because he said, I won't be able to climb the steps and go to my Swami. How will I live without my Swami? Not the pain. The suffering was that I am not able to go to Swami. Only focus, never asked. In fact, because others asked, many occasions Swami sent vibhuti for him. But he would take the vibhuti, nothing happened to his health. He didn't improve. He remained like that only. But he didn't bother as well. That is how he led. All. In fact, when it came to June 1987, Swami was in Vrindavan and Swami had a fall. And when Professor Kasturi got to know this, he said, no, I must go. I have to go to Swami. Please take me to Swami. Take me to Swami. He was not interested in anything else. Swami. His daughter and others who were there had a very, very difficult time convincing Swami stay back. In fact, his daughter was saying, she told her father, Father, you're not just my father. You are Prashanti Nilayam property. If I take you to Bangalore and on the way something happens to you, it's not just a daughter losing her father. It's an asset of Prashanti Nilayam going off. So I don't have the right to take you like that. But he said, no, please take me. She said, I will inform there that you want to come. No, please don't inform because if Swami gets to know, he'll tell, no, don't come. No, but I must inform. Okay, inform after night 9 o'clock. Because Swami would have retired and he can't tell me that don't come. All these things, that was his longing for Swami. Then somehow they convinced him. They said, no, the taxi that you have booked is not good. We'll book a good taxi, wait. If you want, write a letter, I'll take it and go and give it to Swami. So he wrote a letter. And his letter was in very illegible handwriting. He could barely hold a pen. It was so weak. You know what? Swami writes back a letter to him. And every time I read that letter, I feel so emotional because that letter gives us the focus in life. What we need to do in life. And I get emotional because I realize, what am I doing in life? This is what is most important in life. I'm not doing that only. I'm complaining and going behind 100 other things. Just imagine when you take a flight from South Africa or Kenya, anywhere, to come to India, to come to Puttaparthi. The goal of taking the flight is to reach Puttaparthi. Yeah, in the flight, we'll watch in-flight entertainment, we'll eat something, we'll drink something, we'll have some fun. We are not taking the flight to watch in-flight entertainment and have fun. Those are things we do to spend time in the flight, that's all. Always our focus is reaching there. Even if there's no in-flight entertainment, if you ensure that I can reach my goal, it's enough. But if you give me the greatest of entertainment, but you tell me that the flight is not going to land in India, it's going to come back to South Africa or Kenya, then I won't take that flight, however luxurious it might be. We don't do it for the flight, but we do it in life. We get so engrossed in our relationships, in our health, in our wealth, in our children, we just forget He says, forget what is the goal of life. I'll read this letter. Swami says, April 1987, Swami writes a letter to Kasturi and says, Kasturi, accept my blessings. Do not have fear of any kind. Swami is always within and around you. Be brave. Think of him. Think of him alone. Give up any other thoughts. Body is a water bubble. Don't spend time worrying about it. Spend time thinking of Swami only. Your loving father. That's all. Only Swami. Swami, Swami, Swami only. That's all is there in the letter. And for the first time, Professor Kasturi gets energy when he gets this letter from Swami. He's much better. And Swami then comes to Puttaparthi. But Professor Kasturi is not able to go for darshan. And as he is listening to the Guru Purnima discourse from his own room, he calls his grandson and he tells him, go and tell everybody Kasturi is gone. I am the Atma. Kasturi is not there. Go and tell everyone. Grandson got petrified. Tata, grandfather, don't tell like this, please. Eat some food. No, Kasturi is dead. I am the Atma. Grew weak, had to be admitted into the general hospital. Became August. And he became so weak. And finally one day they saw that he was not responding. So the news was brought to Swami. That Swami is gone. Swami said, no, I'll come, he is not gone. So they thought that immediately after bhajan, Swami is going to come to the general hospital. This was the 14th of August. And Swami went to watch the rehearsal of the drama. Watched it. Was so involved in it, guided the boys, everything. Suddenly at 11:30 got up and said, I have to go to Kasturi. He's calling me. Swami went to the general hospital. It was too late because Kasturi was gone. There was a sepulchral silence in the entire hospital. Swami walked up. The only sound that was being heard was that of water dripping from the tap in the bathroom connected to Professor Kasturi's ward. Swami entered it and told one of the sisters there, shut the tap. In that complete silence, Swami goes to Professor Kasturi's ears and says, Kasturi, in the depths of silence, the voice of God is heard. And Professor Kasturi opens his eyes and says, Swami. And he tells Kasturi, your time has come. Swami, I am very, very happy. Swami creates vibhuti, puts it in a glass of water, and then feeds Kasturi. Then goes out and tells the doctor, tell every person who is there to come and get the punya or the merit of giving this water to Professor Kasturi. That's how everybody comes. Swami says, yes, 3 more hours. He will go after that. He will come to me. Exactly as Swami said, that's when Professor Kasturi stops. Then because it's in the evening, Swami said, let the body be placed in a guest room. There was a guest room beside the general hospital. Swami said, let it be there. And we'll do the funeral rites next day morning. Next day morning, so the body has to stay for 12 hours, right? Swami says, let nobody be there. Shut the room, let the body be there. Swami, let somebody be there because, ants, insects will start coming to the body. Swami says, nothing will come. And the next day when they open it, actually, the body is so fresh and there's a kind of radiance from Professor Kasturi's face. Though he had become so weak because of all that radiance was unmissable. And there was a fragrance. And Swami says, yes, because I was there throughout with him. And on the 15th of August, the whole of Prashanti Nilayam, the whole of Puttaparthi sings bhajan and Vedam and participates in the funeral procession for Professor Kasturi. And Swami Karunyananda, another great Swami, his life is another great one. He lived up to the age of 107. He also passed away in 1997 at Puttaparthi. He was there and he comes back and tells Kasturi's daughter that, when there are different ways in which the life force is supposed to leave the body, and if it leaves through the skull, it happens only to realize souls. So he comes and says that is the Kapala method in which Professor Kasturi's life left, because there was an explosion and the skull cracked when the funeral was going on. At that point in time, Swami comes to the daughter and tells daughter and the grandson and says, you both are my responsibility. Don't worry about anything else. Don't worry about your father. He's with me. He has merged in me. In fact, Swami says, don't do any rituals, annual rituals, and don't do anything at all, because that is needed for soul's progress. He has reached the ultimate destination. And Professor Kasturi reached that ultimate destination because his bhakti was mature. Never for once he asked,